Whether I like it or not, poetry is something that we spend a large amount of time studying at school. Even though I struggle to understand many of the poems that we analyze, I have been able to resonate with a few of them and see how the meanings of some poems relate to my own life. As the quote by Carl Sandburg says, poetry is able to describe how people often feel out of place and want better lives for themselves. It is able to depict our constant search for solutions to the problems in our lives and how we deal with the uncertainty that our ever-changing world presents. Poetry has also aided me in understanding some of my own emotions and how my personality reacts to certain events. Penguin on the Beach is the poem which we have studied that I resonate the most with. This poem shows me that it is possible to become a stranger in your own element. One would never think that a penguin would be so traumatized by the ocean and be petrified to go back to a place that was once its home and what gave it peace. Yet the poem was able to show how the oil spill changed the penguin's perspective on a major part of his life. The message of becoming a stranger in your own element is something that I've actually pondered over for many years. Many of you will know that besides my religion and my family, sport is my entire life. I spend all day, every day, thinking about it, and I try to follow the daily habits of some of the all-time greats. However, there are two sports that I dedicated obscene amounts of time to and somehow lost my passion for. I'm still not sure how this happened, but like the penguin, I became a stranger in my own element. Martial arts and cricket are two of the three sports that I dedicated my entire childhood to. I was fortunate enough to fight in a world championship in Italy for South Africa when it came to martial arts, and go on 2 tours for Gauteng for cricket. However, I stopped fighting before high school, and I chose to stop cricket at the start of last year in order to pursue tennis. I lost my passion for both of these sports, and they no longer gave me the inner peace that I used to have whilst fighting in an arena or competing on the field. I find this similar to how the ocean no longer gives the penguin peace, and how the penguin is still confused as to how this could have happened. I also resonate with the melancholic tone of the poem, as I'm still filled with sadness about losing my love for competing in these two sports. Like I said, I still have no clue how I lost my passion, whether my coaches and I took it to the extreme one too many times, or if I'm simply supposed to follow another path. However, this poem has at least helped me realize that it is possible for this to happen, and that I'm not alone in what I've experienced. I'm sure that all of you have heard the song Hall of Fame by The Script. To this day, I still have goosebumps every single time I listen to it. The lyrics, "You could be the greatest, you can be the best, and you could beat the world," inspire me to overcome adversity and believe in myself. Music is a form of poetry that makes me experience emotions like no other and gets me through tough times. This song motivates me to go after my dreams and to never give up on myself. The poem titled, "You Can Never Raise Yourself Much by Comparing Yourself with Others," unpacks how we must focus on improving ourselves in order to be successful. It shows how we cannot achieve our dreams by constantly worrying about other people who are currently doing better than what we are, as it will result in us becoming bothered. This poem speaks to me and my tennis journey that I decided to go on. It reminds me to not allow other players that are my age, who are already competing in some of the biggest tournaments in the world, to deter me, but to focus on my development and keep working to achieve my dream, no matter how long it takes. Poetry has helped me break down the barriers of what I didn't know about myself. It has shown me that everyone has rainbows in their lives that get taken away, and that everyone should work towards achieving their dreams in an attempt to be a sea animal flying in the air.